Hey Kipsters! So today we're going to talk about the grapes of ancient Egypt. So the grapes of the civilization, just a quick reminder, are the geography, the religion, the achievements, the politics, the economics, and the social structure. And these kind of make up the base of any civilization. So we are going to look at the ones for ancient Egypt. What I want you to do now is take 2 minutes and I'm going to play some music, and you are going to fill out as much as you can remember for each box of the grapes of ancient Egypt. Okay, so you should have something filled in for each of the boxes of what you remember about ancient Egypt so far, what you've learned. We're now going to go through and check your answers and fix any that are incorrect or add to the answers that you already have. So for geography, just a quick reminder, here's a map of Egypt, and ancient Egypt was located along the Nile River, so just along the river on the right side of the map. It was surrounded by deserts and seas. So the Western Desert, the Great Sand Sea, which is also a desert, the Arabian Desert surrounded it. And then it also, on the other sides, had the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. And so these deserts and seas really protected the Egypt from invasion from other civilizations. The Nile River also provided water for irrigation and for life, drinking, cleaning, anything else you would need water for in life. Their religion was polytheistic, meaning they believed in many gods. They had a very complex or difficult religion to understand. They had a god for everything. The pharaohs even became gods after their death, and had divine powers that they passed down to the pharaoh after them. They used mythology to explain life, everything from how the world was created or creation to after death. So, where you went after you died and how you lived after you died. So, they used mythology to explain all of that. The achievements of ancient Egypt were also known as their inventions, were makeup and toothpaste. hieroglyphics, hieroglyphs and Demotic writing, irrigation and the shadoof, papyrus, which is that paper-like material, and the calendar. There were many more achievements, but these are the ones that were the most impactful for us today. Then we have the political structure, which was a theocratic monarchy, meaning that the pharaoh or the king was in charge of the politics as well as the religion, also seen as a representative of the gods. So Pharaoh was the head who represented the gods. Then you had viziers and priests, and then scribes who were in charge of writing down anything from trades to anything that is important for the pharaohs to remember. Then economics. Their main source of wealth, or where they got most of their money, was from agriculture. So anything from growing plants to growing animals and selling them to fishing. So grains and fish were huge. And then they also were able to sell or make money off of things that they found from mining or digging out of rocks or the desert. So gems, copper, bronze, and iron from mining made them a lot of money as well. The social structure of ancient Egypt, so started with the pharaoh at top. He ruled at the top, made the laws, and basically controlled everything because he was seen as a god. Then there were the viziers and the priests who were right underneath the pharaoh, and they helped the pharaoh to govern either the politics or the church or the religion in the temples. The scribes were next, and they were important in keeping track of the money of the country or the civilization, and keeping track of different records that were important to the pharaoh. Then were craftsmen and artists who were able to do special things that other people weren't able to create, like pottery, other paintings or woodworkings, sculptures, anything like that that people might want to buy. So they were the next class. Then were the peasants, who were basically the farmers. That was their main job, was to just make sure that food was being made and raised off of the Nile River. And then under them were the slaves and servants, who got the worst jobs of them all. So those are our grapes of ancient Egypt. I would like you to go back now and double check that you have everything written down. You can restart the video if you need to, but you should have everything written down from this video and anything else that you remember about the grapes of ancient Egypt. And if you are done filling out your section of your packet with the grapes, then you can read silently so that I know that you are done.